Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I have a lot of repotting to do, so I thought I'd film it and do like a repot with me. So first of all, please excuse this terrible lighting. It is getting fixed soon. I finally bought some filming lights. They're getting delivered on Tuesday. So any video after Tuesday, the lighting will be fantastic. But for now, I'm sorry, we just have to deal with this bad room light. It's been raining, like thunderstorming here in Northern California, and it's going to be raining for the next 2 weeks, so there's absolutely no natural lighting whatsoever to speak of. If you also see this blue light right here from the other room, that's because I finally caved and bought some grow lights. We'll talk more about that once we start repotting, but let me just show you what we have to do today. So this entire section right here, these are marble Pothos. I think I'm going to pot them together into a 6-inch pot. And then I have to do this Aglaonemia Red King. This is my brother's plant actually, but I'm gonna repot it because, like, look at that, you know? And I think it's definitely outgrown its tiny container. This is from Gabriella Plants, and I think it's in, actually, like, I think it might be 100% peat moss. I don't know. That's interesting, but we'll do that. And then I just bought this today, but this is a Hoya Kerrii. It's a single leaf, which unfortunately means that it probably won't grow into a bigger plant. And in that case, I'm just gonna repot it into this tiny 2.5-inch container, because if it's not gonna grow, there's no point in keeping it in this huge 4-inch container. And this is actually for my mom, because she really likes these. And then I have this white polka dot plant that I'm planning on transferring into this Panna planter that I got from the thrift store. And then last but not least, I haven't actually decided if I'm going to do this yet, but I have this Calla Lily. See how tall it is? Isn't that crazy? This is actually from my mom's garden. I took one of the rhizome bulbs from her garden and I brought it inside, planted in soil, and it's just taken off. But look at this. Look at the roots. Believe it or not, I repotted this 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, this was in a 4-inch container. It outgrew that so quickly, so I repotted it into the 6-inch container. Less than a month, completely root bound. Roots are shooting at the bottom. And so I think that instead of, you know, upping it each like 2 inches like you're supposed to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 5-gallon bucket. But I haven't actually decided if I wanted to do that yet, or if I'm going to wait till spring. We'll see. Okay, let's get into it. So I think the first one I'm gonna do is actually this Hoya Kerrii, because I'm not going to mix new soil for it. I'm just gonna use whatever soil is already in this container. We'll move this marble queen Pothos out of the way. I'm gonna dump all the dirt into this clear tray. So I actually tried to film this video like a week ago, but it was thunderstorming so bad outside that like pretty much all of the audio was unusable, and then my camera also stopped recording halfway through, so I lost like half of the footage I filmed. So I took it as a sign that that was not meant to be and that I should redo it some other time. Okay, I'm gonna take it out of this container. I know that normally you're not really supposed to like downsize a plant, but I'm gonna take this as an exception. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it definitely is rooted, but like, look how little roots there are. It does not need a 4-inch container for that much root. Okay, I'm gonna, ooh, I should take the price tag out. This does have a drainage hole at the bottom, by the way. I got this pot at my local nursery at Green Acres. I do have a tour of Green Acres coming up, probably already up. So I'll link it below for you. Why is this label completely impossible to take out? Also, if you don't know about the Hoya Kerrii controversy. I don't know if it's true because this is the first Hoya Kerrii I've owned, but apparently these plants, unless you bought a plant that already had multiple leaves, it won't grow. It'll just stay as a single leaf until it dies, basically. But you do get a pretty good lifespan out of these, like maybe a good couple years. Personally, I probably wouldn't have bought a plant that doesn't grow because I like to watch my plants grow. But this is my mom's plant. This is for her, and I don't think she cares that much. Okay. And my brother actually said that this plant looks way better because I showed him a photo, and he actually says this looks way better as a single leaf plant anyways. This is the tightest seal ever. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to put my One Love back on. Put some in the soil. It's also wet, so they probably just watered it. Move this out of the way so you can see. I hope you can see. Okay. Single leaf, putting it back in, and then I'm gonna, actually I want to repot it a little bit higher up than they have it, but okay, I think that's it. Like cute. I decided that I wanted to look, to plant it at a diagonal because I think it looks cuter. Cool, easy enough. Done. Okay, the next one, I think since that was so easy, I'm just gonna do the panda planter. Move this soil out of the way, we don't need that anymore. This panda planter. And then with this white polka dot plant, I think same thing. I'm just gonna take it out and smush it into here. Don't think I'm gonna change out the soil or anything. I'm just gonna squeeze the plastic nursery pot. I actually have terrible luck with these polka dot plants. I had two. So one of them I killed by overwatering, and then the other one is doing okay. It's currently downstairs. It has like a kind of like a problem with like crispy leaves, just because I feel like the humidity is probably not high enough for it, but I don't know. I don't want to get another humidifier. Okay, I'm gonna throw away these crispy ones, and then I think that's good. It's cute. I'm gonna water all of these plants at the end when I'm done. But there we go. Mr. Panda has some hair now. Cute. Okay, now on to, I think we'll do the aglaonemia next. So this plant, I'm gonna pot into a 6-inch container. I have these clear nursery pots, which I love. I get them on Amazon. I'll link them in the description down below. This is actually my brother's plant. I don't really know if they need special soil requirements. It actually looks like so far it's in like 100% peat moss, which is interesting. I don't think I'm gonna do 100% peat moss. I think I'm gonna do, first of all, I don't use peat moss, I use coco coir. I have a soil mixture video coming out pretty soon, but this is coco coir. I buy it in the brick, and then it's really hard to rehydrate only like a chunk of that brick. So I just go ahead and I rehydrate about half of the brick, and then I put it in this shoebox, and then I just use it when I need it. So coco coir acts very similarly to peat moss, but coco coir is from the husk of a coconut, and therefore it is a more sustainable product than peat moss is. So I think I'm gonna do like 75% coco coir, and then I think I'm gonna throw in a little bit of volcanic pumice. This bag is new, so it's very heavy. I think that will work. I don't know why I decided to repot plants in a white sweater, but here we are. Why this leaf is like, it's like basically dying. Should I just cut it off? I don't know. I think we're just gonna cut it off. These are not snipping shears, but it's fine. Goodbye, leaf. Wow, it is so red. Cool. Let's repot this. I just made the biggest mess. I know you didn't see that, but I literally just flung dirt all over the ground. So I just bought some grow lights. I don't know, I was so cocky earlier. I was like, I live in California. It's sunny all year round. I don't need grow lights. And then immediately got hit with like a 3-week long winter storm where there's just no light even during the daytime. So I gave in. I brought some grow lights. This is the first time I've ever used grow lights, so I'll let you know how it goes. But if you have recommendations for lights that aren't bulbs but like strips, let me know, because I think I'm gonna redo my office and put in some grow lights in there underneath some shelves, because this lighting setup, I'm sure the plants love it, but I hate it. It kind of hurts my eyes at night because it's so bright. So okay, so I think this has more soil. Hopefully it's a little bit happier now. It definitely has grown since my brother has had it. But the last couple leaves, it's just gone like super floppy, and I think it really just didn't have enough soil to support it. So this is definitely a better size pot for it, I think. I'm gonna put this down. Okay, I've been avoiding it, but I think I have to do the marble queen pothos now. My soil is mixed. So I'm gonna tell you about the horror story that is this marble queen pothos that I'm about to pot. So this is one of the very first plants I ever bought. It was this humongous marble queen pothos. I'll insert a photo, but it was 8 inches and it was super, super long. It came to me soaking wet, and I didn't know better because this is probably, I think it was like the 3rd plant I've ever bought in my entire life. But I did know enough to not water it when it was wet. But after about 2 weeks, it was still soaking wet. And then I finally ended up repotting it. But then I watered it too soon after I repotted it. I watered it, I think, like a couple days later, and it succumbed to root rot. And then came my battle for about 2 weeks where I kept cutting off, you know, like the rotted roots and then sticking it into water to the point where I basically had to cut every single leaf off to make, and then to propagate. It was so frustrating. And that's when I realized that I needed to never use regular potting soil again, and that's when I started mixing my own soil. Okay, this is actually so long. Wow, it's kind of gross looking at roots that are this long. They've been in here a while. I was supposed to do this repotting like 2 weeks ago. Didn't happen. is genuinely my least favorite part about plant care. I hate it so much. It's just so messy and I don't know. Do not enjoy. Do you see that? I literally absolutely just flung a piece of lettuce straight into my face. Enough. This is actually a pretty full pot. Okay, I think that is okay. So, which is good enough for me. As long as it's in there, that's all I'm asking for. Okay. Cool. So I think the last one that we need to do is this Calla Lily, which I am not going to pot with peat moss. I am just gonna skip straight ahead and do potting soil and perlite. Potting soil. Just use literally whatever I have left. I hope this is enough, because that's actually not that much. I don't love perlite. I feel like after you use perlite for a little bit, it just looks... Is that a fungus gnat egg? This is why I don't use potting soil. Gross. Okay, so this one, what I'm going to do is water it with hydrogen peroxide water, which should kill all fungus gnat eggs. This is why I don't use potting mix anymore. I really don't think it's enough. Okay, I'm gonna mix in the rest of this cocoa coir into here too. So this Calla Lily was actually an experiment because we have these growing outside, and I brought in actually 4 different bulbs, and this is the only one that survived, but that's probably my fault because the other bulbs I brought in had leaves, and the leaves died pretty much immediately, and then I think I got impatient. And so, because this bulb also didn't do anything for a very long time, but because those all had dead leaves already, I just tossed them. But this one was a bulb that didn't have any leaves yet, and so I just left it, kind of forgot about it, and then it started growing like crazy. unsurprisingly, I don't think that's enough. Okay, this isn't enough dirt, but this is all the dirt I have in the house for now. So I'll be fine like this for a little bit. I am gonna have to go pick up some more cocoa core, and then I'll end up repotting. I'll throw in a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining me on today's repotting. If you have any video requests for the rest of 25 Days of Plantmas, please look down below. If you liked this video, please subscribe and like. Yeah, okay, thank you so much for joining me. Bye, see you tomorrow.